Hey good people, welcome back to Beauty in the Frizz. My name is Cara. Whether you're new or returning, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me today. As y'all know, it's Sunday, but I don't have a mimosa for mimosas and makeup today. I'm about to make some tea, y'all. I have been a little man down, a little under the weather, so I kind of had to change up what I was going to be doing for mimosas and makeup. So I'm gonna just do a little swappy swap. So in a minute, you're gonna see another intro with a non-stick me, and I'm gonna go over my empties with you all for the month of April. And you'll hear me talk about it, but I love emptying products and finishing them. It gives me such a sense of accomplishment. So I am gonna share that with you all today, and I need to hurry up and cut to that footage because this right here, all this, it's a no. It's a no for me. I hope y'all enjoyed the video and the chat. And yeah, I will see y'all in a second. Hey good people, welcome back to Beauty in the Frizz. My name is Cara. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me today. Today's video is just a good old empties video. It makes me feel really good when I am using up my products. And I just wanted to let you all know what I thought about what I've emptied up in the past month or so, and whether or not I would repurchase any of these products. So if you are interested in hearing all about my empties, keep watching this video. Let me know what you think. And if makeup is your therapy and your love, if it makes you happy and you want to connect with another makeup enthusiast that feels the same way, definitely consider joining the community because I'd love to have you back. All right, let's get started. So I am really proud because my empties can is pretty full this month, and I don't think I did an empties for March. So we're just gonna go ahead. It's not something that I'm really like setting out to do each month, but basically when this can fills up, I know I need to do a video and share with you what I got going on. So the first item is a hair product, and I definitely wanted to share this. This is called Lock Sanity, and I found this on Amazon. This is a rose water peppermint moisturizing and refreshing spray. I do not wash my hair as often as when I was a, what do we call it? A loose natural. That's the term. It's called a loose natural. I am just learning that term. But when I had my fro, I don't wash my hair as much. And this is just really great for keeping my hair moisturized, keeping it smelling fresh. And it just keeps it like, it has a little oily feel to it. So it has peppermint oil, which is an antioxidant and a disinfectant. It has coconut oil, which stimulates your hair growth and it gets deep into your follicles. And last but not least, it has rose water in it, which replenishes the lost moisture. So I just spray this in my hair like once a day from time to time. And I just spray this in my hair each day, and it really keeps it moisturized because nobody wants a dry scalp. You know, I don't have a dry scalp, but I don't have an oily scalp either. It's pretty normal. So I definitely need to have something in my hair to keep it from drying out. So I really did like this. I think this was $19.99 and I am going to repurchase this. Next we have a fragrance. This is Tom Ford Lost Cherry. I absolutely love this smell. That's what I can say for sure. But what I can also say is I used this up so fast and I didn't even use it every day. And that was disappointing. I feel like the tobacco vanille scent that I have and the bitter peach lasts a lot longer than the Lost Cherry. I honestly cannot believe I used this up as fast as I did because I purchased this at the last Sephora sale and it is done. Like, it is done. Now, the reason why I'm not going to repurchase Lost Cherry is because before purchasing Lost Cherry, I purchased the alt version. Now this is Effin' Cherries, which is a combo inspired by Lost Cherry and Fabulous by Tom Ford. But I also have Cherry Smash, which is inspired by Lost Cherry. I think it smells exactly the same. So I am not going to repurchase Lost Cherry with that high price point, especially when the lasting power isn't that long on me. But I absolutely love the smell. And personally, I think that the alt version smells the same. I can't say the same for the bitter peach though. Those smell different, but these are really close. And I think you have to have a real fragrance nose, which I don't, to tell the difference between the alt version and the actual Tom Ford version. Disappointed in that just because it's so expensive. So I was so mad, like when I was like spraying it and nothing would come out, I was like, I'm not repurchasing this. I also finished up the Texture Tonic by Tatcha. This is one of their newer products, and it is a balancing and resurfacing treatment. It has niacinamide, fruit AHAs, and calming Japanese mugwort extract. So basically I put this on after I get out of the shower. You can do it AM and PM, and you put it on before you do any like essences or creams or anything like that. I probably will not repurchase this. I don't really have a lot of skin issues, so I can't say that I noticed a difference. I just wanted to try it and I knew that it was good for your skin, but I can't remember how much this costs. I remember getting it for 20% off, but it's not something that I need to repurchase. In addition to that, I still have a lot of skincare that I got from BoxyCharm and wherever else that I need to work through. So probably shouldn't even have bought this in the first place, to be honest, but I haven't really tried anything by Tatcha that was a bad product, but I think that I'm getting really nice results from my Innisfree products that I like. Because I'm not really experiencing any serious skin issues, I think it's hard for me to see the benefit of paying a luxury price for this product. So that's why I'm not going to repurchase it. But let me know what you think about this, if you've used this, if it has given you some good results, because I really would like to know. I also finished up my Green Clean Pharmacy Makeup Removing Balm. I love this stuff. I would definitely repurchase it. And the only reason that I am not going to repurchase it is because I have a new cleansing balm that I'm going to try by the Inky List, and it's the Oat Cleansing Balm. So that's gonna be my new makeup remover that I will be trying, and then depending on how I feel about that, I would repurchase this one again. But right now, I am not gonna repurchase, but this is an awesome product. Next, we have the Grande Lash Serum. I purchased this when Sephora was selling them for, I purchased this when Sephora was having a buy one, get one half off. This is pretty pricey. I think it's $68. So I got one for $68 and then I got one for half off. This is my second tube of this. My lashes have grown tremendously. And some of you have commented, they really have grown. As you know, I stopped wearing the false lashes just because they were just a lot of work for me, and they made me not want to film, because when I was trying to do multiple looks, having to take the lashes off, make sure there was no glue residue and all of that, it just wasn't my favorite thing to do. And I don't particularly think the lashes feel that comfortable. So it's just not my everyday look. And so I decided, well, if I can grow my own lashes, I mean, that'll be great. So the thing with the lash serum is that you definitely have to be consistent, but I want to say I noticed a difference within a month, and they might be at their, longest length at this point, but I am definitely using this every single day, every day. It's part of my nighttime routine. So I'm very happy with that. I will continue to repurchase it. Right now, I don't have the need to try a lash serum from another brand because this is not irritating to me, and I think it works great. I also finished up my Innisfree Firming Essence with fermented soybean. This is like a firming, plumping essence that is supposed to help improve your skin's firmness. Right now, I don't feel like I'm having any issues with that or lack of firmness, but I don't want to. I don't want to have any issues with that. So I am going to continue to use this. It also helps improve brightness. It helps improve your tone, smoothness, dewiness, and your skin's moisture barrier. So I am happy with this. I have a second bottle that I am working on right now that I just opened. So I will continue to purchase from the brand Innisfree. I really like them a lot. Sometimes you can find them at TJ Maxx, but I haven't found this product there. I only have seen this at Sephora. This next product is from Beauty Pie. This is the Japan Fusion Pure Transforming Cleanser with antioxidant vitamin C and grape polyphenols. This is supposed to be good for removing makeup and cleansing your face. And you're supposed to put it on your skin and add water until it becomes milky. And then you're supposed to go ahead and rinse well. I did not like this. I am not going to finish it. I'm about halfway through the tube. I just really like creamy cleansers. I want a lather. There's no lather with this. When it said milky, I was thinking I was gonna get a nice creamy lather, and I got none of it. I just felt like it was nothing. And so what I was doing was using it to remove my initial, makeup, but I don't even like it for that. I just didn't enjoy this. Let me know if you've tried this out, but it just was not my favorite thing. I just felt like, I don't know, I just felt like it was doing nothing for me, and it wasn't really that great with the cleansing. So I went ahead and said this was going to be an empty because I'm not going to force myself to use it because I just don't enjoy it. All right, also in my empties can, this is an Urban Decay Primer Potion. I think this is just old because when I'm trying to use it, the consistency is a little bit different. I'm not sure how long I've had this, but I am currently using the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and it's the shade Eden, so it's a little more beige than the original. But yeah, the texture is off, so it has become an empty, but I definitely love that stuff. Glam Glue, I talked about this in my March favorites. Put this on. Burned my lids, burn them into the flames. This is now an empty because I can't. This is my Maybelline Express Brow Pencil. Let me show you this one up close. I love pencils that come in the shade Black Brown. I use these all the time. I use them every single day. I buy backups of these because I'm always losing them, but I love the way that this, along with my NYX Lift and Snatch brow pen, I love how they make my brows look. Will continue to repurchase this. I love the micro tip. I don't like that thick slanted tip that some brow pencils have. I don't really like that. I like to break the tip off of this and kind of outline the stencil for my eyebrows, more so on the bottom than the top. The top can be unstructured, but I like the bottom to be really structured, and this does it for me, especially when you break the tip off and make it like really sharp. So I love this, and then I usually dip this side in my brow wax and comb them up once I put my pen in there. Lately I've been using the Patrick Ta lamination gel, so I haven't really been using this side as much, but to initially comb them up, this is great, totally affordable. I usually just order them from Amazon. Another primer that I did not care for that became an empty was this Danessa Myricks, what is this, Invisible Eyeshadow Base. I just felt like my eyeshadow was catching on this, so I advanced it to empty status because I'm just not doing it. I tried it a couple times, my eyeshadow just kept getting patchy on it, so I don't know if it was me or what, but I was not into it, so we're gonna move on. We've got an eye cream here by Saturday Skin. This probably was in a BoxyCharm, and this is the Yuzu Vitamin C Bright Eye Cream. I like this. I like eye creams that are like really thick and creamy, and this one was just that. It wasn't heavily scented, but even though I don't have a dry under eye, I just want to make sure that I'm putting extra moisture there so that they don't become dry. So I do make sure to use an eye cream or an eye roller or something like that in the morning and at night. So that one is done. This product is super old. My friend Yadi sent me this because at the beginning of my little YouTube journey, I was having a lot of breakouts, and my breakouts were always in this area, my chin area, and then like right here on the sides of my face, and I had scars from it. This is one of the products that helped those scars to clear up, and this is the Glam Glow Flash Mud Brightening Treatment. And Yadi told me that she used this for one of her sons who was having difficulty with acne, and I really use this consistently, and it helped to get rid of the scars and the oh, there's a voice. Well, it helped to get rid of the scars and the hyperpigmentation. I'll be right back. The voice just got here. Okay, so yes, I feel like this made a huge difference. And it's got these little exfoliating pieces in there. So it's really important that you leave the product. So it's very important that you leave this on for 20 minutes and definitely use sunscreen after using this product. And you're supposed to use it 3 times a week. So I definitely did that, but this lasted a long time. So this was really great. I would repurchase this for sure. Right now, I feel like my scars look pretty good, so I'm not gonna repurchase this right now, but this is definitely a really nice brightening treatment. I am throwing away my Naturally Serious Fruit Tox Resurfacing Facial Remedy. I've had this for about a year. I have not gone through the whole thing, but I just think it's time to throw it away. It smells okay. But this stuff is really exfoliating, and it's supposed to expose your natural glow, and I bet it would, because this stuff is rough. I don't think it's a bad product. You put it on wet skin and leave it on for 1 to 2 minutes, but I'm really not sure how long this was supposed to last. But you can just tell, like, I have had this and it's just time to let it go. I love this. This is by Innisfree. This is the Jeju Volcanic Pore Cleansing Foam, and it's got these little volcanic clusters in it. I love this stuff. I really did. I used it till I couldn't use it anymore. I found this at TJ Maxx for $7.99. It originally runs for $13, and I just like Innisfree. This is very creamy, like it has a lather. I love it. I like the way it made my face feel. Not repurchasing right now because I repurchased the green tea cleanser by them that I found at TJ Maxx. So, but I would repurchase that one. I also finished the Omega Water Cream by the Inky List. I feel like I used this up really fast. Maybe I was using too much. This is supposed to be lightweight and hydrating, and maybe I did use extra because it is lightweight, but I do feel like it was hydrating. The Inky List is super affordable. I probably won't repurchase this because I have other moisturizers, so there's just no need for me to go out and repurchase this, but I don't think it was bad, and it's not really scented or anything like that. I just feel like I used it super fast, and that may have been my own, you know, maybe I was a little heavy-handed with it. Okay, just a couple more. I have the Hyaluronic Acid Serum by Good Molecules. This came in a Trend Mood box, and I have started to include hyaluronic acid in my skin routine. So I had this one and decided to go ahead and use it, and I used it up. So this is supposed to just keep your skin hydrated, and I feel like it did the job with that. Not gonna repurchase it because I have the Innisfree hydrating serum that I am using right now. All right, 2 more left, you guys. I have my Benefit Bad Gal Bang mascara. I really love this stuff. I feel like, especially since my lashes are longer, it really lengthens them and it doesn't clump. So I was really happy to try this out. I could just tell it was nearing the end of its life. I tried to continue using it and I was like, nah, this is pretty much dried up. Definitely would continue buying this. It's just that I have other mascaras to work through, but once I'm done with what I have, I would definitely circle back and purchase this again. Now, with that being said, I do have some cheaper mascaras that I like, but I haven't really compared it in depth to determine whether this is better or not. But you know, this is like 20-something dollars, and I have like my Essence mascara, which is $5. You know what I mean? So this is not a necessity, but I really do like this mascara. Definitely would repurchase it once I go through what I have. If I feel like, you know, this is something special. I kind of think it is. Let me know what you think. And last but not least, the last product that I emptied, I'm so proud of this one. This is my Silken Pore Perfecting Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 35 Sunscreen Primer by Tatcha. And you can tell I have used this because this is like $60 like for a primer. But what I like about this, and this was the first sunscreen I used, y'all. So, and I purchased this last year at the Sephora sale. A little bit goes a long way. It is super creamy. But the one thing that I will say, it did not make my face have a white cast. It worked nicely under my makeup. Some people complain about sunscreen pilling, and I did not get any of that. I also feel like it wasn't too heavy. It could feel like that though, because this is creamy. So I didn't use like a whole lot, which is probably why it lasted long. But I really like this. It does smell like sunscreen, but it doesn't smell like pure sunscreen that you get from the store, but it does have a sunscreen smell. I don't know if that makes sense. I actually did repurchase it, and then I had the nerve to get the serum. Let me find that. So I stopped using my second one of these for the serum right now. So the difference between the two of these, this one is a cream, this one is definitely a serum. This one is SPF 50. and it has niacinamide and hyaluronic acid. So it's got some skincare ingredients in there too if you're interested, whereas this one does not. So that's the difference. So maybe this one is the better product, but I am gonna continue to use my second one of this. So what I do is I just mix them up. You know what I mean? Because they're both gonna get used, because Tatcha is expensive, y'all. So I can't be like not using it. I feel really good about my empties that I shared with you all, because it just helps to keep me accountable, and I write everything down in my spreadsheet that I include in these videos. And when this can became like filled to the top to the point that it was overflowing, I was like, yes, because although I'm not necessarily on a low buy or no buy type situation, I'm not on a let's waste money situation either. And one of the things that I have accumulated a lot of are skincare products, and that's thanks to BoxyCharm, me being with BoxyCharm and then us breaking up. And I broke up with BoxyCharm, and for some reason I feel like BoxyCharm signed me back up, and it was just like, no. So I'm definitely interested in skincare, but I can also say that I am a bit overloaded with products that I have, especially when BoxyCharm was having those like drop sales and stuff like that. I just felt like I needed to load up on things. So I am gonna go through the things that I have. Some of the brands I know, some of the brands I don't, but there's just no point of me getting all these backups unless it's something I truly, truly love. I hope you enjoy seeing this. I don't know if people like empties or not, but I can just say it makes me feel good. And hopefully when you put things in your trash can and you know that you have finished a product, hopefully it puts a smile on your face the way it puts a smile on mine. So thank you so much for taking out some of your time and hanging out with me today. I hope this was therapy for you, because it always is for me. And until I see you again, make sure you are being gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself nice, stay safe, and I will see y'all really soon. Bye.